I've been sailing for probably 10 years. It's a hobby I took up when I thought I needed something new to do. So I took it up and it's embraced me and I've embraced it. A huge part of sailing is the ability to stand on the deck when it's at 45 degrees and have the confidence that you can walk the length of the boat with whatever is on the deck, over lifelines, fenders, sails, spinnaker poles, and know you're not going to fall off. So a little bit of that is balancing your feet so that you know where you're going. It's being totally aware of what's on the deck.
Osteoarthritis is a disease of a joint. The most common cause is just everyday wear and tear. I mean, any moving part wears out eventually, and your joints are no different. Osteoarthritis can be extremely debilitating.
It was a pain sort of in the knuckle on my big toe. It grew gradually. At a certain point, the pain gets to the point where you go, you know what, maybe I'll just stay on the sofa. And then it's like, no, you have to get up and you have to go and get groceries and you have to get out of the house. I talked to my GP about it and he said, well, wait, see what happens. As it got worse, I kind of went to him and finally said, you know, I think it's getting really painful now. And he said, well, let's get you to a specialist.
I have certain important standards of care that I apply to all my patients. Number one is that I wouldn't ask them to do anything that I wouldn't want done for myself.
Dr. Daniels had suggested fusion when we first met. He quickly eliminated that as an option because I needed as much flexibility as I could, and I didn't want to be laid up for a huge amount of time. And he had what he thought was a better option for someone in my age bracket and as active as I was.
Many people want to look for an alternative that maintains or improves their motion and alleviates their pain. And this is where Cartiva comes in. What I like about the Cartiva implant is it restores the normal anatomy to the joint, which is what you were born with. And in my view, that also restores function to something that you've been familiar with for most of your life.
The procedure was pain-free. The recovery, I think I spent maybe 3 days in the house until I sort of went across the street to Starbucks and started walking around in the Band-Aids. Got the Band-Aids off, pain-free, start running around town. It's been pain-free for 6 years.
The satisfaction rate is high. You know this as a surgeon by the number of visits you get back. I rarely see those patients back in clinic unless I call them back. And then they come back, fortunately, because I'm interested in how they're doing, and it's nothing but hugs and kisses. I'm
back to sailing and skiing and traveling and long walks. The next trip I was looking at was the Galapagos and Ecuador, and doing some of that for 4 weeks, but we'll see. The only limits I have are my checkbook.